Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Supercross 3 video here on the channel. This one's gonna be a little bit different. It might be a shorter video, but it's gonna be a cool one. I have something pretty interesting to talk about, and it's gonna be good to get you guys involved and get you guys in on the discussion. One of you guys, Noah Blackmore, has went ahead and put in a bunch of work making these Supercross trading cards. As of right now, he only has a few done for kind of the top dogs, some of the bigger names, but I think it is a really cool concept. And it kind of sparked the idea of overall rankings of the riders, giving them some stats here in Supercross 3. There is kind of a lot to talk about and a lot to showcase, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so if you do like the concept of Supercross trading cards or giving the AI riders kind of overall stats and giving them these rankings, go down there, smash that thumbs up button for me, and at any point throughout the video, make sure you guys go down there and leave your opinions. Let's start the discussion. Let's get the comments flowing. If you are new around here, a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I am always on the grind. In the real life channel, the vlogs, guys, they are bangers. I promise. I put a ton of effort into them. They are linked down below in the description. Goonzig Productions, check out the real life channel. Let's get all that promo out of the way and done with. I have something interesting to talk about. Noah Blackmore is a fan of the channel. He leaves a ton of comments on a bunch of videos. I see his name pop up pretty much everywhere. One day I got a DM from the man and he basically said that he has made these trading cards for Supercross. Now it is just a start, and I do have to give a shout out to Noah for putting in all of the effort and the hard work to make these happen, and I figured it was definitely worth a video. So let's take a look at them. They are kind of based off of like the FIFA Ultimate cards, so there are kind of different categories and stuff like that. I'm not 100% certain on all of the categories, but let's start off with what I consider kind of like the standard cards. So to start things off, Ken Roczen. He has an overall of 96. And then for the rest of the stats, 97 for speed, 95 for consistency, 93 for stamina, 95 for passing, 92 for defense, and 96 for that experience. Just take a look at the card design. I think this is like a top quality design, and I feel like it actually has potential to be something big within the Supercross community. You got the picture of Roczen, you got the nationality, the team he's riding for, all of the stats and everything. It is top notch for quality wise. Now I'm not gonna go ahead and go over all of the stats for every rider, but I will showcase every card and kind of talk about each card. The next one we're gonna take a look at is of course kind of the standard Eli Tomac. He has a 98 overall, and I gotta say, that is pretty accurate. Next on the list is Justin Barcia with a 92 for an overall, of course, from the US and on that Monster Energy Yamaha factory racing team. One thing that Noah said is he tried his best to be fair with the rankings and the stats and everything. So obviously Tomac being a 98, he does have that edge over Justin Barcia, who is a 92. Now moving on from there, sticking with the top dogs of the 450 class, we have Cooper Webb, the man, the myth, the legend. He is ranked at a 97, so one step above Roczen and one step below Tomac, right in there in the mix. Next on the list is Zach Osborne, 95 for his overall stats. Osborne has been low-key killing it this year, getting better and better and better on that 450. Getting his first main event win in Supercross, I feel like he is going to be a threat within the next couple years if he keeps it up. Then moving on to a couple of the 250 guys, we have Austin Forkner, who is of course an 87. The 250 guys, they are the young guns. They are not the top dogs, so obviously their overalls are going to be a little bit lower, but that Forkner card is clean. And then of course the fan favorite Jet Lawrence coming in at an 84. Jet, the man has a ton of potential. I think he is going to be a threat, especially in Supercross within the next few years. I was kind of surprised at how much of an edge he has over his older brother Hunter. Obviously Hunter just came back from an injury and is just getting back into the racing scene, but Jet has the speed, man. 84 overall for him, of course, on that Geico Honda team and from the land down under, Australia. Now moving on from there, Noah has even went ahead and made a few legend cards. So starting off, we have Ryan Villapoto. He comes in with a 97 overall, 97 for speed, 94 consistency, 92 for stamina, 93 for passing, 95 for defense, and 97 for experience. RV, it would be iconic to see him return to Supercross. Next on the list, let's talk about the Diesel. Ryan Dungey coming in 95 overall, of course, a legend of the sport. Known for his consistency, 98 consistency for those stats. I miss seeing the Diesel out there just absolutely cruising on the track. Cruising his way to championships, that is. Now the next one, it hits a little close to home. Chad Reed. The man is now retired. It's going to be interesting to see if he does actually make a return for some rounds in the 2021 season. Obviously, his one last ride thing did not go to plan. 98 overall for the man, and look at that two-stroke, man. That is clean. Now, we do actually have a few more to check out here, but I'm not 100% certain on the categories of these cards. The first one that I actually do know, this one is Championship Tomac. Of course, taking that W, the 2020 Supercross champion, Eli Tomac. So I'm assuming if this was an actual thing, this card could kind of be like more rare and harder to get than, say, your standard card for Eli Tomac. The design is super clean, definitely a championship feel to it, and I approve. Next is this Marvin Musquin card. I'm not 100% sure on kind of the category of it, but it is a black and gold vibe. Marv coming in with that 94 overall, and I gotta say, once again, impressed with the design. Now there's also this one of Eli Tomac. I'm not 100% sure on, once again, the category of it, and Tomac's overall actually dropped to a 94 from a 98, so maybe the man Noah can fill us in on this card in the comments below. And if he does leave a comment kind of explaining anything, I'll make sure to pin it so it's the first comment that you guys can go down there and read. And then the final card here, which I actually think is really cool, kind of retro vibes, so I'm not 100% sure on, once again, the category of it, but I really dig this card. It is a purple vibe with kind of yellow accents, and I think it's really clean. AC coming in 94 overall. I feel like that might be a little high for him at this point in his career. He definitely has the speed, he has the potential, he just hasn't pulled the results yet. So I guess that could be why his experience is down at 77. So as of now, those are all of the cards that Noah has created and sent my way. First off, right off the bat, I gotta say, just applaud Noah for his work. Like, there is no way that was easy designing all of those. It took a bunch of effort, I can guarantee it. So shout out to Noah for making these come to life. I think it is a really cool idea, and it kind of sparked a thought in my mind. I know you guys have said it in the comments before as well, but why has Supercross not went ahead and kind of ranked the riders? Give them overall stats, make it so we can go in and see, you know, that Tomac is a 98 overall for a rider. If the stats were there, we would be able to see that Tomac is obviously a better AI rider than Benny Bloss. It is pretty obvious that Milestone kind of bases the AI off of how they ride in real life. We're not going to see Adam Encknapp out there winning main events left, right, and center. So I guarantee you, like, behind the scenes within the coding of Supercross 3, there is some form of overall rankings and stats hidden someplace that we aren't allowed to see. So I think it would be cool if they went ahead and kind of took a page out of, I mean, all of the other sports games books and brought these overall rankings to life. Collect Championship Tomac and add all of these riders to our collection. I feel like it would be a cool thing for the community. You could trade cards, buy cards from people, sell cards. My only worry is that it would spike a ton of DLC for the game, and I don't want to be forking out all that money. So I think it is a really cool concept, and I think it's something that we almost need to see within Supercross games in order to bring them up to the same level as, say, FIFA, Madden, and all the other sports games. Now, with that being said, let's leave Supercross 3 in the past for a little bit. What if these trading cards actually came to life as, like, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, whatever you want to use as an example. They could be sold as like official Supercross merchandise. Obviously, once again, a way for Supercross to pull some money, but people could be out there like trading championship Tomac for Ryan Dungey's card or Chad Reed's card. Or what if the cards went all the way back and we even had like legendary Bob Hanna cards or something like that. So there is a ton of potential behind the idea. Obviously, all of the credit does go to Noah Blackmore and all of his effort bringing these to life, giving me the idea. I gotta say, I was actually blown away when he first sent me the cards. I was shook. I was like, man, these are like top quality. You could take these, print these, and sell them right now, and people would probably believe that they're official Supercross cards. Supercross trading cards, it is definitely something to think about. Do we need overall rankings within these Supercross games? Should Tomac be ranked at 98? Should we be able to go in and see these overall stats of all of the riders? I personally think so. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. That is it for this video. Of course, a little bit of a different vibe here today, but hopefully you all enjoy. That's it. That's all. Once again, have to give a huge shout out to the man Noah for making this happen. Maybe we'll team up. We will team up and make something happen. Let's do it. That is it. That is all. Peace.